don't feel like there's any other way, you know? I mean, I don't really look at it like I want to do something that seems to come easy. I mean, I like to have the opportunity to push myself and learn about things that I didn't necessarily know before. I think there's this weird line that I'm liking to walk, you know, recently. Trying to kind of merge some life lessons into my work, trying to have experiences that will affect me in my life as well as in, like, on the job. And I've just noticed that through a certain amount of preparation, I've just learned so much, and it's changed my life. I think there's a way in which, and I don't mean to be provocative, or maybe I do, I don't know. There's a way in which I think Hollywood tends to create a convention. I think that can be really misleading for an audience sometimes. Masculinity, a convention around love, a convention around romance. To me, it's like about what you really love. Like, the men that I respect are the ones who are just really love what they love, whatever that is, and love it strong, you know? I mean, and so that's what I think actually Southpaw is about. You know, there's a guy who loves his daughter, loves his wife, couldn't live without her, and loses her. And then has to learn how to love his daughter, has to learn how to be vulnerable, has to learn how to open himself up, his mind up, his heart up. And that's the only way that he can get his life back and regain any sense of self. That he can fight as hard as he can and beat as many people up as he wants with his hands, but that ultimately is not going to get anybody back. A lot of things in my life sometimes that I hope for and I want to become. The easy part would be learning how to box. The hard part, I think, harder part is becoming a father. But I think those types of things those two things were things that seduced me into the role. The other thing is, I just think to say, it's like to a younger group of actors, is just like really try and trust yourself, because ultimately, like, in the long run, it's so much better to just do what you really care about and find out what that actually is, as opposed to listening to a whole group of people telling you what that might be. And if you ask me the difference, that's the difference between the kid that you met however long ago and the person that I am now, is that difference.